Yo, what's up, everybody? Lawler here, your inside source for all things Rocket League. Going to be talking about roster rumors in two parts. One is going to be confirmations, which is today's video. All these things have been confirmed and are official sources. And in the next video we end up doing in the next couple of days here, it'll be the rumors, things that aren't solidified, but hopeful, and a lot of things to tease you guys on. With that said, let's get straight into the video. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Also, as you guys can tell, wearing a jersey. Shout outs to the Version 1 HQ. Ended up going and visiting Version 1 at their headquarters this past weekend, Thursday through Sunday. I will be doing a video with the tour and showing the facilities and talking about my thoughts and stuff in an upcoming video. So if you want to make sure you don't miss that, make sure you guys hit subscribe, turn on notifications, all that fun stuff. But with that said, let's get into a lot of these roster confirmations. Some of these are quite a bit of a shock, things that have been teased, but now they're official. First things first, we're gonna get the big stuff right out of the way, and it revolves around Dignitas. A lot of stuff happened while I was gone, so this one came as a big surprise. We knew it was possible, but didn't think it was actually gonna happen. And it is the fact that both ViolentPanda and their coach Virge are no longer on Dignitas. In regards to ViolentPanda, they say it is the end of an era. Today we say thank you and farewell to ViolentPanda as he takes the steps in his legendary journey. And they put on display a 1 minute and 35-second video showcasing a lot of big moments. For those that don't remember the history, ViolentPanda used to be a part of that original dynasty. It was himself, K-Dop, and Turbo Pulsa that made some pretty crazy runs under the Gale Force Esports name before they became Dignitas, won 2 world championships together, and did some pretty impressive stuff. This whole journey started initially at DreamHack Sweden in 2017 in Jönköping, which was probably a bucket list event for me. I got to be a part of that event, and pretty crazy stuff to see. They took second place, I think, to Flipside Tactics at that event. As for Virge, they do make a graphic saying thank you and say they mutually part ways with OG Rocket League coach Virge. Thank you for all the hard work you've done for us, and we'll be cheering on you in the future. Just a lot of these things are pretty crazy. You're seeing possibly Virge wanting to follow ViolentPanda. I don't know why they would let go of Virge if Virge is such a core member. I have no idea what Dignitas plans to do. There has been rumors, which we'll talk about in a couple of days here, about the new third potential with Jack and Jorias. But yeah, it's pretty wild to see how things are changing up, and the fact that these domino effects are starting to fall into place. Until we see one of these big profile names like end up on a roster solidified, it's tough to kind of fill in the gaps. So I'll do my best to try to keep up to date on those. But yeah, some of these are coming in as a shock. Up next, over at XSET, you do have a missing piece and trying to figure out who the heck that's going to be. And a lot of these teams recently played in a charity event, Gamers Without Borders, and we got some previews of some rosters where some of these are going to be seen, like Shawzet with top Blokes and everything else, but those are not solidified. One of these that they did try out for sure, though, was the fact that XSET played with Gyro. Gyro has been trying out with a few teams, and I can't say exactly who because it is private information that I was told. I'm not allowed to put that out until it becomes more public, but Gyro has seen to be playing for the charity event. Whether that turns into anything particular, who the heck knows. One that is looking pretty solidified, and although it is not official, is Kinsey. Kinsey, former Pittsburgh Knights, has had an official tryout for Alpine Esports and played also in the charity event at the same time. This one is looking extremely likely that it is going to be Jordan Magic Bear and Kinsey, but again, everything can be subject to change. But from the sounds of it, it does look like Kinsey will be the new third for Alpine, replacing Percy. As for news that doesn't give us a whole lot of information, Top Blokes does put out a tweet saying big news coming in 7 days. According to the schedule, that should be the 26th of this month, so something to look forward to next Monday. Keep your eyes open for that one. As for unfortunate news, many of us know, obviously, the Middle Eastern team Sandrock Gaming and how dominant and talented they are, and a big purpose of that is Senzo, a person I don't think gets enough credit on that team. Very rarely when I sit and watch players do I go, wow, that person is fast, because it kind of just feels arbitrary when you're watching the game rather than actually playing against them. But Senzo is a player that I find myself numerous times being like, this guy's cracked. He's so quick. And what he does with that in disruption and setting up is absolutely insane. Unfortunately, he does put out a tweet longer saying farewell, and does say with heartbreak he is going to be quitting Rocket League, which absolutely sucks because these players who have been grinding for 5 years have not gotten the opportunity to play in the RLCS. He says he might be back in the future, but for now it seems very unlikely. It's due to many reasons, but mainly his internet has been an absolute pain, and it is the best one possible nearby, which is really unfortunate. You would wish to see that this team would have a chance to play at full strength, but has to do its best for himself. So fingers crossed that Senzo is not gone for long, but as of right now, Sandrock Gaming is missing a third. To that, we do see a lot of teams signing up for the Boost Cup for DreamHack. And for those that do not know, this is actually a really good way to see some potential rosters that are trying out. I've seen like a new version of Mouse Sports with Speed, Scrub, and I think Archie signing up at one point. So like how much that is true, because Archie's with top Blokes. Like there's some that you have to kind of weed out, but there's other ones that could be possible as well. But Sandrock Gaming is going to be playing with TRK, who is a very talented player from the area. Whether that will become the new third or not, I do not know. But if you guys do want to, you can go to the smash.gg page for the Boost Cup, which I talked about in yesterday's video. If you'd want to find the link to that, it's in the description. And you can go through the attendees. There's a lot of different ones that I have signed up. And you might be able to weed and find some rumors of your own. I'll probably mention this again in the other video about rumors. The Monkeys over in Europe, the former Galaxy Racer team, has gone through many different iterations between getting rid of Taz and bringing in Arju and then trying out Bluey and a bunch of other options. But as of right now, it's seemingly coming full circle with the Monkeys trying out and playing with Taz. I thought this could have been a potential option to see them playing with the former squad and it actually being EXO, the one being out, and then bringing in Arju and all the other kind of stuff. But that was quickly shut down as Compact has put out a tweet saying that himself and Taz are going to be looking for one for the upcoming tournaments. Whether that means for the RLCS or not, we do not know. But Taz looks like he was just kind of a fit-in and is still a good buddy of some of the players on the team. More in Europe, we've got Rix.GG's Cash, who is moving to sub-role. Part of the reason why is for two reasons. One, Cash maybe possibly trying to find out and try to find a different team. And on the other side, it is allowing their current roster to find and look for a new third for the upcoming season. So again, no one is safe. Everybody is making changes. And until we get some that are plugged in, it feels like a lot of these teams are going to have to wait. Unless some of the trials just go so well that they're like, yes, we have to go with this person right now. I can tell you guys from what I have heard and from the looks of things, the RLCS 11 season will probably start closer to October, if not in October, before anything else. I know there's a lot of people that have been like, yo, August is approaching. That's when it started last season. It's going to happen. And I hate to break it to you, August is definitely off the table. Probably won't even be September. So you're looking most likely October for season 11. Don't quote me on that, but from what I have heard and from what it sounds like, October seems the most likely. Last and certainly not least is going to be a confirmation of a roster that I've actually been pretty keen on. The SK Gaming team of Yukio Tox and EXO with Coach Snasky has confirmed their lineup for Season 11. It is staying the exact same, no changes, and now they're obviously just posting memes, waiting for the season to roll around. So super happy to see this team is not making changes as they've had a wonderful run and then eventually got picked up. Glad to see SK Gaming sticking together. And hopefully they can wait until that time I mentioned just a bit ago as well, because I know there's a lot of people that are still kind of craving it, but I know there's a lot more that would like an extended break after a grueling 10.5-month season. That is going to wrap it up for today's Rocket League news. If you guys have any additional questions, comments, concerns, as always, drop those in the comments down below. Links to everything I'm talking about and links to all the stuff that I've referenced or put posts on will be in the description if you guys need direct links to that kind of stuff. Also, you can always use my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Lawler. Type !RLCS rosters. It will pull a bit.ly link up and it will link you to a document where I have all this stuff tracked in dates and all that kind of links to it. And it gets updated pretty much on a daily basis. So there's no excuse for you guys not to be able to go and reference these if you need them. Put the resources out there. You just got to use them. So that is going to do it for me. Trying to hit 50K subs. If you guys haven't already, hit subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest videos. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.